Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about one of the most iconic and successful brands in India, Parle-G. It is the biggest selling brand not only in India but in the entire world. With a price of just ₹5, it became the first company to cross a 5,000 rupees crore mark in the industry. In the year 2013, Parle-G achieved a remarkable milestone by selling over 1 billion packets of biscuits in a single month. This means that almost every person in India, which had a population of 1.2 billion at that time, consumed at least one packet of Parle-G in that month. You will be surprised to know that the company didn't increase the biscuit price for the last 25 years. It turned into a great protest when the biscuit cost even rupees 0.5 more. So, how did Parle-G become a successful brand in India? What are the factors that contributed to its immense growth and popularity? In this video, we will discuss the business case study of Parle-G and its journey from a small company to a global brand. The Parle-G was established in 1929 in British India by Mohanlal Dayal Chauhan. The name Parle was derived from the suburb of Ville-Parle in Mumbai, where the company had its first factory. Initially, Parle started with producing sweets and toffees. However, in 1939, during the World War II, sugar prices increased significantly and it became difficult for Parle to continue making sweets. This led to the company's decision to shift to a biscuit production. The ingredients used were flour, sugar and ghee, which were easily available and affordable at that time. The biscuits were made in small batches using hand-operated wooden oven. In early days, the biscuits were packaged in simple paper wrappers with a brand name and logo printed on them. The packaging was basic and the biscuits were sold loose in the market rather than in packets. As it had a sweet taste of glucose in it, they started using word gluco for Parle Gluco. In 1939, there was a shortage of wheat due to poor harvests and onset of World War II. As a result, there was a scarcity of bread, which was the staple food item for many people. In this scenario, Parle Gluco biscuits became a popular alternative to bread as they were affordable and readily available. The biscuits were also highly nutritious, containing carbohydrates and calories, which were essential for people to sustain themselves during the difficult times. As a result, the biscuits were an instant hit among people from all walks of life, including laborers, students, and soldiers. Looking at Parle's success, other local manufacturers started doing the same. To avoid confusion, Parle Gluco changed the name to Parle-G. In 1947, when India gained independence, the demand for biscuits increased rapidly due to the growing population and changing lifestyle. As India gained independence and the country's economy grew, so did Parle-G's popularity. Parle-G seized this opportunity and started expanding its operation by setting up new factories across India to meet the growing demand. By the end of 1940s, Parle-G has become a popular brand across the country and has established itself as a household name. In 1950s, the company opened its second factory in the city of Indore in Madhya Pradesh. This allowed Parle-G to cater to its increasing demand for its biscuit across the country. During the 1960s and 1970s, Parle-G continued to innovate and introduce new products to its portfolio. In 1969, the company launched Parle's wafers, which became popular among consumers. In 1977, Parle-G launched its first chocolate brand, Melody, which was an instant success. There was a popular story about Parle-G biscuits that is often shared by people in India. According to the story, during Indo-Pakistan War in 1971, Indian soldiers were given Parle-G biscuits as a part of their ration. The biscuits were so popular among the soldiers that they began to call them Little General Biscuits, after the then Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. In 1980s, Parle-G faced increased competition from other biscuit brands and it responded by introducing new products and expanding its marketing efforts. In 1983, the company launched Cracking King biscuits, which were marketed as a healthier option for consumers. In the same year, Parle-G also introduced 2020 biscuits, which quickly became a popular snack for children and adults alike. In 1995, the company launched its first non-biscuit product, Parle's Fruity, a mango-flavored drink that quickly became a favorite among consumers. In 1997, Parle introduced hide-and-seek biscuits, which were marketed as a premium product for a high-end consumer. However, in the late 1990s, Parle-G faced financial difficulties and forced it to sell its brand to a new company, Parle Products Private Limited. Despite this change, Parle-G continued to maintain its position as India's largest selling biscuit brand, and it remains a popular snack for people of all ages. In 2003, Parle-G started its first overseas factory in Ethiopia, followed by factories in Sudan and Nigeria. The company also established joint ventures with companies in the United States and Canada to distribute its products in those countries. In 2008, Parle-G launched a new advertising campaign to promote its brand and products. The campaign featured the popular slogan, "G means genius," which became a huge hit among the masses. The campaign was targeted towards the youth of India and aimed to establish Parle-G as a brand that represents intelligence and innovation. The advertisement showed young people using their intelligence and creativity to solve everyday problems and highlighted how Parle-G biscuits provided the necessary energy and nutrition to fuel their minds. The G Means Genius campaign received widespread acclaim and helped Parle-G to strengthen its position as a leading biscuit brand in India. In 2013, Parle-G achieved a remarkable milestone by selling over 1 billion packets of biscuits in a single month, indicating its enormous popularity in India. The business lesson from Parle-G's success is that identifying a need in the market and fulfilling it can lead to immense growth and success. When Parle-G saw the demand for affordable, nutritious and tasty biscuits during World War II, it shifted its focus to biscuit production, which became an instant hit. The company also responded to changing consumer preferences by introducing new products and expanding its marketing efforts. Parle-G's focus on affordability, quality and innovation helped it become a household name in India and a global brand. Another lesson is to stay true to your brand and core values, as Parle-G did by keeping the price of its biscuits affordable and not increasing it for 25 years. Finally, the lesson is to expand strategically, as Parle-G did by opening new factories across India and in other countries to meet the growing demand for its products.